We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And here's Pickett to put it in the air off the bat. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Seven yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Pickett. And his throw here is incomplete. Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute ball. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. After the sack on first down, Pickett pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they'll get him down on the other side.
You calling me?
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that will be incomplete.
His defensive coordinator's around the lead all the time. That throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
Wow.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker. Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Of course, you gotta find the end zone, but you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for them, don't you think? Right? You go out there, get the 3 points. Now look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The tackle by Terrell Edmonds. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll go again with Sanders.
Oh, my God.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown Eagles. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
What the fuck?
It's picked up a live ball here, remember. But he will not be
Wow.
able to bring this one back in the extra point attempt.
They made my nigga kick the bitch so slow.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Pickett.
Give me my pick.
Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when
there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker, being all over that one and knocking it away.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping up such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
And he's got room. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, as the first half is winding down, and the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Babe,
Past the 20 to about the 22.
I forgot Brian asked me for the address. Ain't my phone in there. You want to send it to Brian or Alyssa?
The Steeler offense
Please.
about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading.
That's what I'm saying.
Quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
I don't know why he perpetrating that, Eddie be saying.
In this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball at the 26, second and 7. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Boy, I got caught on 3 men. Like, I was going that way the whole time.
Just shy of the 45.
Jesus Christ.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yard.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
I had to come back and get that, bruh. That was a terrible throw.
But not before they work it across midfield. field. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. That swung out wide to Sanders. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Give them 18 on the play.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. It's caught by Sanders. Touchdown. Miles.
That shit was wide open the first time I threw it. It just let you get the sack. That nigga was spanking though.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of...
What?
Because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense.
Wow. You stepped back away. You ain't want to tackle him?
And making sure they didn't get
Buddy, step back.
So
like he ain't want no part.
Territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On 2nd and 10, Pickett. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be
Don't knock him to the first down, man.
Just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Pickett to throw on 1st down.
Let's go.
Double team, and it's intercepted.
Oblique. That's all, folks.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your
Hey, this touchdown, boy, you better get up out of that.
all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
He did something different.
But not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll take this.
We fell in love with shit. We run across the line.
14 yards.
They start acting out of character. Man, they're gonna try.
Hurts. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Hurts going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A big play there for Philly. 42. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
I'm gonna go get it myself. Come on with the jokes.
It's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
Whoa, I hit. That's crazy because I got down. That's crazy. Because I lobbed the ball up over his head. And they still gave it to him. Okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Here's Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Pickett sets up play action.
That nigga was so wide open, but you waited. You had it.
They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And then he goes over to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early? Learn from
touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, 37 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for them here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
Now after the touchdown,
I am not little dude. He might be 2, but he cannot be 1.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Happy football season.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
Oh, I was finna intercept that. I just knew he was finna throw it to Buddy. That shit was getting so picked up.
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play. Don't never be in this type of situation again.
One final shot for Pickett. And that will
good game, man. For me.
This football game. So fly, Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions.